Welcome to the most important video I will ever make in Chapter 3. Welcome to my review of Chapter 3 in its entirety. From Chapter 3 Season 1 all the way to the current season, Chapter 3 Season 4. Now, obviously, the last time I uploaded a true Fortnite video was, unless you don't count these small ship posts, would be the collision event. Now, obviously, funny story, I was going to record the Season 3 video, and I did. However, the issue, I just didn't have enough stuff for it. So now, let's begin my review of Chapter 3. Chapter 3 Season 1 began on December 5th, 2021, or last year obviously, after the island flipped. This, honestly, is my favorite season of Chapter 3. Because of just a couple factors, such as the map, Tilted Towers coming back, and a whole new loot pool. Such as the new MK7 assault rifle, the striker pump shotgun, the Stinger SMG, and the auto shotgun, as well as the Ranger assault rifle. Now, there was an issue with the loot pool a tiny bit. Obviously, the old pump shotgun had just gotten vaulted again for I don't know how many times. A new spray meta had begun as the Stinger SMG and later the Combat SMG were introduced, being, in my opinion, the most broken SMGs next to the P90 pre-nerf in Season 5. Season 1 also introduced the new challenge system, sliding, and a bunch more. The locations that I personally were really happy that came back were obviously Tilted Towers, Loot Lake, Shifty Shafts, and Greasy Grove. Now, I will say the letdown of the season was towards the end. The storyline was going fine, surprisingly, considering we had a mediocre storyline. We had to help the scientists contact the Paradigm. It was pretty cool. We also found out that the Imagined Order began to drill their way towards the new side of the island.
It's completely changed. What up, home?
Now, other factors that made this season amazing was new biomes. The Christmas update was mixed in with it. Winterfest 2021. This season was great. Yes, the season was a little bit long. But considering that this season was really good, now that I look back at it, I shouldn't have cared about that. This season was good. New healing items and everything. Welcome to Chapter 3, Season 2. In my opinion, I would rate this the third best season out of this chapter. The Battle Pass was pretty good. You had the Origin, the Imagined, and other members of the Imagined Order, such as Gunner, who was first seen in Chapter 2, Season 8. However, this season's length was okay. It wasn't long, which was great. The amount of updates we had during it, pretty good. Especially towards the end, when I hit this pretty nasty snipe. Oh, my man's being swarmed by the sentries. I think he shot one of them. Bro, can I hit my snipes today? Nah, this is not it. This game is not it. Bro, it's still going. Oh, I hit him into the air! Oh. Obviously, it was a snipe from midair, so it was good for me. However, the storyline was a little bit out of whack. While the storyline itself was going fine, there was no clear track of it. Unless you did the resistance quests and followed the map lines during the season as it progressed. And then 20.40 showed up. The Collider. Probably
No, I'm not level 200.
one of the most random things to show up.
Alright, well, I know the first place I'm going. Oh, my ears.
The Collider. This location popped up randomly
the Collider. Alright.
as because of the storyline.
I don't know what's going on.
Now, obviously,
no AR,
before or if you were doing the resistance quest, you would know that we were getting some energy readings below Loot Lake before 2040. Obviously, this is the update that had the collision event inside of it.
Oh, nope, out of here.
And every single boss on the island was here, minus Gunner. And Sloan was up towards the southeast portion of it. I'm going to rant as fast as I can with the Season 3 Battle Pass trailer. Because the season was so bad. Bad summer event. Oh, absolutely long. Almost no storyline. The XP was absolutely horrible. Why this season had to be this long in the first place? I don't know. I mean, I can't lie. You know, the glitches were fun, you know, with the baller. Indiana Jones in the Battle Pass? No. Darth Vader? Pretty cool. Lightsaber was awesome as well. I like the addition of the new mythics. I'm glad we get map changes every single season. Such as, you know, or every single week. Such as locations changing. But this season was mid. And I would rate it fourth, being the worst season of Chapter 3. Let's move on to Season 4.
Suit integrity compromised.
welcome to the final season of Fortnite Chapter 3. Chapter 3, Season 4. This season, in my opinion, is the third best, or the second best. The start of this season was really strong. The Evo Chrome weapons weren't that great, while the Burst Assault Rifle, I personally preferred them in Epic, Legendary, Rare. There's any rarity that isn't green, I would be a-okay to pick up. It's really good at medium long or medium close range.
I saw it when you were doing the collision event.
However,
I don't know, cause I'll have to remember.
there was some things I did not like about this season.
Oh, I'm gonna drown. Uh-oh.
Paradise
No, I said,
Quest Part
I
1
have room.
were timed.
It's okay, 'cause I
Well,
already
you
got
had
in the lobby if I'm not-
a pretty good amount of time to
If,
do them. You still
Dakota leaves, which is the
had
biggest
to
chance
do
in the
them in
world,
a
let's be
specific amount of
honest
time before the XP was
Then
no
I was
longer
not-
able
He's not gonna
to be
leave.
obtained.
here. No, knowing him, he will. He always literally he will.
And that's the whole reason why I never got
sounds
Paradise
really
Quest
wrong.
done.
Last stream. He left last.
Yeah,
He left
last
Now,
event, we literally had it planned for him,
Fortnitemares
and he
was a
left.
whole nother
Remember,
story.
he said, "Oh,
The only thing that was truly new about Fortnitemares was a small updated location that removed shifty shafts from the game, the suppressed SMG mythic, which was barely different from the legendary, the Howler Claw mythics, where at the beginning of the season they were broken to where you could infinitely howl, which gave you infinite invincibility as long as you kept howling. They were then removed, basically making the 40 Mares update just a random update for no reason. More of like a bug fix update. 40 Mares was absolutely horrible this year. Birthday event was pretty good. But Fortnitemares was really bad. And I would never, ever play this one again. Last season's last year's was so much more enjoyable. And that was my entire review of this chapter. I seriously hope you guys enjoyed this, as I put a lot of time and effort into it, as well as this being my first ever video on PC. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, or don't, I don't care. Just, I thank you for giving me your time in this video. I'll see you guys on event day. Goodbye.